Hi, this is AJ McDonald with McDonald Financial Services. I have Devin Jones here, and today we're going to talk to you about what's happened in the last week, politically, economically. Anything else?
Not about cover this week.
We didn't have any major deaths this week.
No, not that
like we've had in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, the gal from WKRP in Cincinnati, she did.
Lonnie Anderson.
Lonnie Anderson.
I guess she did pass away.
Yeah, that was significant in yours and I's time frame.
WKRP.
Yeah, I like that show. Anyway,
so first thing, we had some pretty bad news last week on the jobs report. So that's worth talking about.
Revisions, right? I mean, that's the thing that you kind of see that during times where the things are slowing down, economy starts to turn a little weaker. The jobs numbers, the revisions kind of come in, and we did see that come in on Friday.
Yep, came back and changed May, June. And then the initial report out of July, not very good.
Yeah, not very good.
So how'd that make the president feel?
It made President Trump feel bad enough that he fired somebody over it. So.
He did. So the head of the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, really the person who just delivers the news.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to make those numbers up, right? I mean, it's
impossible.
almost impossible if I had to go out on a limb. So. Yes, somebody lost their job over it, and maybe they're not all that happy that they lost their job, quite frankly.
Does that help the unemployment rate?
Not so much, no.
I guess one person.
One person, I guess. Yeah.
Well, and
one person worse.
And actually this week, one of the agencies that Musk, with Doge, they cut, they actually had to go back out and rehire 450 people.
Right.
So apparently, some of those government employees are
essential
and needed.
Yeah.
So I'm personally a little worried about the numbers that we get out of the government moving forward. I know other economists are a little concerned as well. So
yeah.
Take that with a grain of salt. We had tariff. The newest round of tariffs went into force August 7th. So I wonder what's going to happen there.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. We saw weakness towards the end of Friday with some of the tariff news, and obviously with the labor numbers coming out. We saw a rebound on Monday. So, we are seeing obviously things kind of waffle back and forth on the tariff news, and then obviously on the economic news it keeps coming out. So it's probably not going to be helpful, I wouldn't guess, but who knows?
Well, and Trump has got a few countries he is not very happy with.
Right. Yeah. I mean, he's slapping some larger tariffs, and really it is, who are you doing business with? I mean, if you're dealing with Russia, we're slapping tariffs on you, penalties, if you will. So I think that's what he's saying. So
yeah. Now he did say that he's trying to put together a meeting with Putin, an in-person meeting. Might also have Zelensky there. No date yet. I'd be worried if I was in that room.
I would be extremely worried if I was in that room. Yes.
So to be determined on if and when that happens. So that'll be interesting. Right. Earnings continue to come out. We're kind of getting closer to the end of out of earnings season. Earnings have been real solid, particularly from the Mag 7. Those have been real strong.
Been very good.
Minus Tesla.
Yeah, minus Tesla, right. I mean, we did, last week was a huge week, and we mentioned that in our video last week. This week, not as big, but the numbers continue to pour in, and they look, again, pretty darn good. So that side of things looks good. And
another big announcement, I guess, from one of the Mag 7 was Apple, which Apple stock this year has done poorly.
Right.
Very poorly.
But this week.
But this week popped when they announced they were going to spend an additional $100 billion invested in the U.S. Kind of, now some are saying, it's kind of just a little window dressing.
There's a lot of it.
A lot of talk, maybe not a lot of action, but certainly made Trump happy.
Did, yeah.
And made the markets happy. And they reported strong earnings. So.
Yeah. One thing to piggyback on the topic just a minute ago, as far as the labor numbers come, the market had kind of was repricing. Maybe we don't get that rate cut in September. I think maybe now we get that cut in September, given the numbers that we saw. It might back Powell into a spot where he has to cut rates at this point.
Yep,
So,
that's exactly right. Also, Trump nominated, well, so Friday, last week.
a lot happened last week. I mean,
yeah, it
my
did.
goodness, it's hard to wrap up this week when we still are talking about last week.
Exactly.
Things
So
came in at the 11th hour.
one of the Fed governors quit. Very odd. Not sure why, but she quit. And so her replacement was actually named this week.
Yes.
So now we've got a new group of Fed governors. So for those that think that Powell is the only one that votes on rates, that's not the case. There's 11 Fed governors that vote. And now Powell might have some others that want to cut. And like you said, to your point, with those earnings being strong, but with the unemployment being weak, or the employment, the new jobs being weak, yeah, he might end up having to cut. The horrible S word has been floated out there, stagflation. We'll go into that maybe next week.
That would probably be a longer video, honestly. I mean, just the definition alone.
You think they should get popcorn?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's worth getting some popcorn. I mean, to me, it's exciting. I'm sure it's exciting to you.
It is. I don't think to anybody else it is.
My wife is bored to tears when I talk about it, but she can tell you what it is.
Yeah.
Don't ask her.
Anything else?
I think that's all. We've covered a little
I think we
entertainment
covered all.
this week again. All right.
Let's talk about Lonnie and
Yeah.
Powell and Trump and yeah.
Anyway.
If you guys have any questions, please give the office a call. Thanks for watching, and watch us again next week.